Shohei Ohtani. What's the word on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Profar climbs in on that left side. And there's a ball. Profar, who hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones. Profar, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Harris gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner takes off. Profar gets a piece there. Cut out and missed, struck him out. And 1 out now.
Third baseman.
Here is Austin Riley. Pickoff move to first.
Hey.
Fastball is outside. Man at first, 1 away. So 2 balls inside. And no strikes. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ball 3.
Squirts away a little bit. Lifted in the air, right field. Pajes under it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman Matt Olson.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Here's the pitch to Olson. There's your strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That's down and in.
1 strike.
Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Man at second. And that's off the inside edge. And a full count now. Marcell Ozuna would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Man on second, 2 down. Outside corner, got him looking. So 1 hit is all they get, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. And we're back. And starting this one, Chris Sale.
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
That one is absolutely belted. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. On the ground to the left. But it kicks foul. And Sale deals. That misses
outside.
off the outside edge. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here is Freddie Freeman. And that is out of play. Sale delivers. And now the count is even. That one missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And he grounds one to the right side. It's through for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Betts at third. Freeman over at first with 1 away.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
on the ground. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. To third, tag, got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Ohtani back to work. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. This to third, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Batting 6th, second baseman
Ozzy Albies up to the plate. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Albies is playing on the road, so that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
That's out.
That one off the mark. Ball 2. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
One gone, runner at first. And here is Sean Murphy. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Popped up. Muncy pulls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jared Kelnick.
Here's Jared Kelnick. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Albies off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ball one. Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. And that misses. And it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Goes to second.
No,
Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out to short. Betts whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here in LA. And now the catcher comes up to him. Will Smith. Sale, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's 1 down.
Batting 6th, 3rd baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Big-time power. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering upstairs. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Draws the walk there. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. Offense held in check there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Braves nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Gets the outside corner with that one.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Pajas settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Michael
Back
Harris
to the top of the
II.
lineup. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike.
That's a ball. 1-1.
And that's
Ball, that's off the
outside.
plate.
Inside.
Ball, that's in.
Ball 3.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one to first. Boots it. Still able to fire over. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Jurickson
Now batting Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1. Liner, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Austin Riley at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And takes low for ball 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Just missed.
Excellent location right there. Flirted with the zone, tried to get in the chase.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Braves strand 1. They're down 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here comes Chris Taylor.
Designated hitter, Chris Taylor.
Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Sale ready. Swing at a ground ball and foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just missed.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Ball one there.
Inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Here's
Betts.
Mookie now. Doubled in his first AB. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Right down the chute, and that's strike one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two out, space is empty. Outside low, and the count's even at 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's a big power threat. Matt Olson.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
First pitch, not close. Olson, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2012. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That misses the zone. 3-1 now.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ground ball could be 2. To Betts at second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. In the air, left side. Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Fielder, Tommy Edman.
That one outside, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the start.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And here's Freddie Freeman. A single his first time. Swing and a foul straight back.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's, you know, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Inside move to second. Edman dives back in safely. Outside. Ball 1. Edman over at second, 1 down. Close but called a ball. And the count is 2-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
On the inside corner for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Man at second. Good job to fight that one off. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this. Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Two on, 1 out. Foul ball there. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's two away.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Muncy digs in. He reached on a walk his first time. Slider misses outside. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-1 now.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Sean Murphy. Ohtani back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, right
So now to the plate for Atlanta.
Kellner.
Jared Kellner grounded out his first time. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And there's the strike.
Ball 2.
And a swing and a miss there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch,
Now
and I tell you what, he
shortstop,
earned that
Orlando
ball.
Arcia.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That was the
1-1.
sweeper, but it missed. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Michael Grove up and loosening in the pen. Vesia, a left-hander, also throwing. Move to first, and he's back safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
2-1 now. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it bangs off the wall. Runner around third. Relay throws. He'll score easily. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder.
Now batting,
The read
the
wasn't
center
great,
fielder,
and it
Michael
really
Harris,
hurts when it
the
costs your
second.
team a run.
Go ahead run on base. Now in for the Braves. Michael Harris the second. 1 for 2. And the first pitch
That's
misses
inside.
for ball 1.
Ball 2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up